Welcome all, Dax here. Like many of you, I was a little disappointed to hear Nintendo was planning on releasing DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because that almost certainly seals the deal on Mario Kart 9, still not coming anytime soon. Let's take a breath on this one. Okay, well at least we have some new tracks in the meantime, or well I guess old tracks and new old tracks? Either way, I wanted to go over these new old tracks and answer the question of whether or not this booster pass is worth your time. I've played each course multiple times over on every CC setting to give me an intimate understanding of each location. Put simply, these new old tracks are solid, not bad, not great. But with that said, let's dive a little deeper in. To start off the booster pass and the Golden Dash Cup, Paris Promenade, which I don't know how you say that, is seemingly plucked directly from Mario Kart Tour. Personally, I never really got into Tour. I played it for a few minutes at a restaurant while waiting for food, but it ultimately left me just wanting to go home and play 8, so many of these tracks are new to me. I am somewhat of a fan to these real-life inspired locations mixed in with the existing Mushroom Kingdom. Paris has a great look and sound to it, but feels somewhat static, which is a problem that plagues several of these courses. I think a fictional version of Paris should have a lot more hustle and bustle. The same could also be said for Tokyo Blur, where outside of some cool set dressing in the background, there really isn't much happening immediately in front of you. I believe adding some traffic on and off course with a lot more citizens walking around going about their business could have really helped accomplish this feeling of liveliness. One indicator to let you know that you're playing a tour track is its strong visual emphasis on verticality. Ninja Hideaway is my personal favorite of the 3 tour courses, with its visual and track variety feeling more at home on Switch. These tour courses are by no means bad, with some cool concepts like an alternative third lap, but I feel they could have used a little more work to fit in with the rest of 8's collection. Sky Garden is an interesting one due to it having the largest space for creative interpretation. Due to the hardware limitations of Mario Kart Super Circuit on GBA, there leaves a lot of room for creative liberties, yet Sky Garden doesn't really seem to take advantage of this. The whole level kinda just felt like the beginning section of Cloud Top Cruise from the base game. Of course, if the creators were to take too many liberties, then we would just end up with an entirely new course, but I think Ribbon Road is a great example of remaining loyal to the source material while modernizing the gameplay elements and visual presentation. Shroom Ridge, like Sky Garden and many of the other courses based off of portable titles, feels short, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's definitely noteworthy compared to the other tracks. All of these new courses look visually rather soft. Much like the issue of shorter tracks just mentioned, this isn't inherently a bad thing, but can definitely come across a little lazy in certain situations. I think Toad Circuit and Coconut Mall are probably the most well-balanced courses here, which is probably because they are from 2 of the least retro mainline titles. Choco Mountain was another example where I believe the designers were a little too faithful to the source material, leaving a rather bland and forgettable track to those who have no relation to the original course. The team that developed these levels mostly succeeded in porting and updating some of these classics, but seems to struggle the more that they have to rely on their own creativity and vision. Altogether, as I mentioned, I would say that these are decent tracks. Are they worth the money? That's a little too hard for me to answer when you take into account that this is just 8 of the 48 courses to be. There is also the fact that some customers are buying all these tracks for the flat fee of $25, while others are just getting this included with their Nintendo Online Expansion Pass, so your situation will vary. I personally haven't really seen enough value in the online expansion to entice me upgrading, being content to spend $25. I have to say I am a little disappointed there aren't any new tracks included, but I'm guessing that they're saving all of these for 9. There's a cynical part of me that believes Mario Kart 9 is completed and ready to go, just waiting in the Nintendo vault for Mario Kart 8 to finally die. I'm half joking, but I will say if you like Mario Kart and have the expansion pass, then there's really no reason to try these new old levels out. If you're like me and you haven't subscribed, then I would maybe just take a wait and see approach to get a better idea of what is going to be offered. As far as the selection that is here, I was kind of surprised to see 3 of the 8 courses being from Tour, while not having a single double dash track. Going through a list of all Mario Kart courses, they are most likely going to end up having almost every track ever by the end of these waves, minus several conceptually similar tracks. I'm curious about the release schedule of these waves, with 5 left over the course of potentially almost 2 years. If they space them out somewhat consistently, we should be getting 2 new cups every 3 to 5 months, but who knows what they're going to actually end up doing. I don't think $25 to double the track count in Mario Kart 8 is a bad deal, but so far I definitely would have to say that they have prioritized quantity over quality. At least that's how it appears so far. But what do you think? Have you had a chance to play these new courses yet? If so, do you like them, or do you think these courses are a notch below the base games, or am I just overanalyzing? Let me know down below what you think, and if you liked the video, please leave me a like. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, see ya!